I have been talking about this recipe for the last week. It is my vegan macaroni and cheese that I've done a week ago, and oh my gosh, it is amazing. It's so good. So I wanted to actually make it for you guys, and I have water boiling here. I'm just doing elbows because it sounded like a pretty good macaroni and cheese noodle. So what I have here, simple things, but the weird thing is vegan gluten-free chorizo from Trader Joe's. It just makes it so good. I know it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday, and I should have done this, but instead I have a Hawaiian one. I'm only gonna do a little more, like about half of a box, but a little bit more. A little half box. That's what you need. So, what you need: almond milk. You can use unsweetened original, or you could use original. Doesn't matter. If you can't have almonds, use rice milk or cashew milk. You need something nutty because this recipe, you actually have that nutty taste to it, and that's what I absolutely love in my macaroni and cheese. And you're going to need this company of vegan cream cheese because the other companies, I think Trader Joe's makes a vegan cream cheese that tastes almost exactly like this one. Tofu-y and Daiya, do not use those because it just messes with it and it will not taste like this. So probably try to, this is usually, I think this is the cheapest one at the grocery stores. So that's on high, and I'm turning it down to medium. And I am setting it for 8 minutes because I actually want it to cook. Looks like a lot, but really I'm trying to make a bunch. You need the cream cheese, the vegan chorizo, almond milk, 2 cloves of garlic or 1 big clove. I'm probably just going to use this big one. Half an onion, and whole bag of Daiya cheddar cheese. Now you can put a little bit of mozzarella Daiya in, but I'm trying to save that for a artichoke dip that I'm going to be making because I am desperate for that. So it's 1.5 cups almond milk, and I have like barely anything in that, so I'm just gonna use that up. And almond milk, it's not that much protein in it. 1 gram of protein, but it's only 60 calories for this one. And it is 30 calories for the unsweetened one. Alright, so first, because I'm totally just measuring everything out, what you actually need to do is saute the garlic and the onions first, and put a little bit of, sorry about that, little bit of water in there so it sautés nicely. So medium. And always remember to don't push like this, push from the top. I just did core workout, a core class, and a bunch of other stuff. So I am kind of tired. So sorry about my clothing. Just got back. But this is not smell-o-vision. It smells like garlic. If you like garlic, it smells pretty good. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit. Always watch out for your fingers. Don't always rock. Keep your hands here. Never get your fingers in the way or they are chopped up forever. Or they're misshapen. Garlic is absolutely amazing for you and your health and everything. People are always like, it's nasty, it's not good for you. It's probably one of the healthiest things you could put in your body. It stinks, but it's so good for you. So, a little splash. Like 2 tablespoons, something like that. Not too much, because you do not want this to be a watery dish. You want it creamy and delicious, and want to actually have it like macaroni and cheese. Now I'm going to do both cloves because I'm doing a big batch, and the last one I just did 1 small clove like that. These are hard cloves. Of the guys at the restaurant that I work at, they're teaching me how to cut things, and my boss, whenever he sees me cutting stuff, he screams to distract me. I always jump and I put down the knife like that. So better to put down the knife when someone's screaming at you, torturing you, but learning how to cook. Even though I already know how to cook. It's cooking meats and seafood and stuff not like this. But I learned quick. I'm smart. Alright. So now, noodles are almost done. What you're going to want to do, when this is done and this is done, you're going to, I'm going to do this. When the onions and the garlic are all sauteed and good, you're going to make the sauce in this pot. But I hope all this water evaporates soon. And you're going to drain the noodles. You're going to leave them to cool down and stuff. And you're going to make your sauce. You're going to throw everything that, this, that, all in there. And then you throw the sauce into the noodle pot. And then you noodles in here. So you always mix in the bigger pot. Or you could get a big bowl and do it. But I'm not a big fan on making 1,000 dishes. Because I'm someone that actually has to clean it all up. It's not all fun and games. So, if you can notice, I cleaned my kitchen. 5 hours today cleaning the house. Alright, these are perfectly done. So, garlic cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw the onions in. I like onions a little crunchy. That's basically how I let my food be. Not too crunchy, but a little bit. Alright, so now, not a pretty base, but we this is not strong. It's basically perfect. And if you cook in water, or have water steaming or something, the acid and stuff in the skin, it's not as bad. So, thank you Ryan Lewis for telling me about the water if you're watching it, buddy. I've cut oil out and quite a bit of salt. Okay, once in a while at the restaurant I have french fries with salt. Something doesn't look right. So, go check out my other channel, Lauren Larkin's YouTube. I have a workout video over there. And I have some dance videos coming soon. Not right now, soon, but when I get a minute, I'm going to actually film some. It is a little strong. It's not too bad, but alright. So all the water has evaporated, and that's perfect. And the smell is amazing. So you're going to want these onions to caramelize just a tiny bit, and then you throw in the soy milk, and then the cheese, and the cream cheese, and not the whole thing. This is like this big. So probably one piece, half of that. So if you actually get one, do 1/4 for this meal, because I did half and it was just a little ridiculous. So the onions are looking pretty good. They have to be like glossy. That's what you're going to need. And it has to have like this sweet caramel smell. So you have 1.5 cups of almond milk, a little one, so that was half a cup, and I'm going to put that for a moment, and then I'm going to take some. You don't need too much. Just need a little bit. Just do a tablespoon or something. And that is what I have. People always say, oh, it's so hard to make healthy vegan food. What's healthy food? Just eat what you want. I know that's difficult here, but if you're craving a salad, eat a salad. If you're craving macaroni and cheese, make macaroni and cheese. So now, that's looking pretty good. Put in, oh, I know it's vegan cheddar cheese, but this stuff, I love the smell of it. Reminds me of the Mexican restaurant I worked at for a month. They had so many vegan options at that place. The chef that opened up the restaurant, there's like a tiny little piece left. I'm not doing all of it. Maybe all of it. I don't know. Kind of make a mess. I'm doing all of it. Just going for it. Now, it's absolutely okay to use the Daiya cheese. It's not frozen, but I throw mine in the freezer because I got it. I get it and then I throw it straight in there because I don't know when I'm actually going to use it. Usually get it on sale. So that was a half a cup of almond milk. I'm going to do another half. That's looking pretty good. So probably 1 cup of almond milk will be good. Really just perfection. So I'm gonna turn this on medium here. I'm going to do that lovely chorizo. And if you don't want the chorizo, you can definitely just keep it this way and throw the noodles in and you can have it. If you want it a little thinner, put the rest of the almond milk in. I'm not doing it. This is perfect. It's just a perfect sauce. Now, I know some people are like, ew, vegan chorizo. Let's have like a million weird things in it. No. Spices and vegetables. It's actually, it's really good. It's the only one that I actually like. Now, Trader Joe's always flip-flops between having vegan chorizo and vegetarian chorizo, and sometimes it has dairy in it. So always read the label before going and investing on it, because if it's purple, that's what you want. You don't want the blue one.